points tonight. Got a little close to the end, but you got to like that output.
Yeah, offensively we were very sharp. We had some turnovers early in that first quarter, kind of in that first half, but we cleaned it up in the second half. I mean, we know we played them in the play-in championship, and we know how high-powered offense they are, so they're not going to stop playing no matter how far they get down or how far they up or whatever the case may be. So it's a good win for us.
Dinwiddie, 26 points, 5 assists. What'd you like about his game?
Just aggressive, looking for a shot, and big time.
You're coming off this long homestand now, headed out on the road. Are there things that you want to take from this? Do you guys feel like you have a good sense of who this group is and where you're going?
We know who we are. We want to defend at a high level. Obviously, tonight 145 is not a high level, but against the Pacers, it's challenging. They put you in so many different, situations. But offensively, we want to continue to share the ball. We want to continue to get high assist games, low turnover games, and just keep playing together. And I think if we do that, we'll be okay.
Ron, what is the responsibility of Face the League meant to you? Do you see an obvious choice in who you think will follow you? Once you and Steph and Katie step in?
There's so many great young talents in this league. The league is in a good hands. So, myself, Steph, and Katie, and Russ, and James, and the rest of the crew, kind of the older statesmen who've been in this league for so long, who represent this league at a high level. When we decide to, patch it up or whatever, the league could be in great hands. So, yeah.
Spencer established himself as a scorer before he came here, and so him scoring 20-something isn't necessarily noteworthy based on the rest of his career. But the fact that he did it tonight for the first time as a Laker, does that speak to what his role has been in the other games that, since he got here, what you guys have been asking him to do, how he's been executing and doing stuff that maybe at other stops he wasn't always being asked to do?
It just shows what type of player he is, what type of person he is to be able to adjust his game to whatever the game fits and needs. And tonight we need him to score and be aggressive. And you asked me the other day about, that's just unlocking him, and I told you I wouldn't tell you, and we did it tonight. So
you just played a 150 to 145 game in regulation. Is there any part of that stops you, makes you think like, wow?
No, not really. I'm exhausted, so that's what stops me, and be like, okay, shit, I need to get home and get some rest and get ready for this road trip. But obviously, our league is so great offensively. It's so great. You got so many players that can play 3 levels. You got guys like, you're looking at Miles Turner, you're looking at 80. They finishing in the paint. They're picking and popping, shooting threes. You got, guards getting into the paint and finishing at a high level. You see, AR in the paint. You see Spence in the paint. You see TJ McConnell in the paint. And those guys, it's just, our league has so many great players that can do multiple things. And, when the game is with so much space, there's so much shooting, there's going to be some high scoring games, throughout our league.
You're watching games nightly with that activity. Are you also paying attention to the standings? Like what level of the day-to-day gets your mental energy when it comes to where you guys are or where you could be?
It's been flip-flopping so much over the last few weeks. I kind of stopped looking at it, just like focusing on each game at a time. So, obviously, we know where we are right now, but we want to just continue to try to play some good basketball. It's a very testy road trip for us. It's very rare. I can't remember in my career where I've had such a late East Coast road trip, or vice versa when I was in the East to go to the West so late in the season. So, that's challenging, but we look forward to it.
LeBron, you launched a podcast this week. What sparked the idea, and why was JJ the right guy to partner with?
What sparked the idea? I feel like we was losing the essence of the game of basketball and the true meaning behind the game of basketball, and teaching our youth and teaching the people what the game of basketball really, what it truly means. I think I was getting, very frustrated with the daily comparisons every single day. Who's better between you and Dave McMenamin, or how does this affect your legacy, or, if this guy played, in the 50s, would he be this, or if this guy in the 50s played in the 2000s, it's not good for the youth. Obviously, you want to hear that, you go to the barbershops. But, you know, you're hearing it every day on national television, and I feel like our audience needed a different approach and understand what really the true essence of the game, how I fell in love with the game. And when you have someone like JJ who has kind of the same mindset about the game of basketball, very smart, you know, fell in love with the game for all the right reasons, and this is something I've been thinking about for quite a while. It just, you know, JJ was just, it was perfect timing.
Thanks, Elvin.